All right, so today is day 7 of my road to my first creator client, and today's a good day. Today's a good day. I've had some time to do more outreach. I've noticed now that a lot of the old work that I've done, people that are outreached on day 5 and day 4 are starting to reply back to me later on. That's a nice little tip there. If they don't respond to you right away, they're probably gonna respond to you a couple of days later, maybe even a couple of weeks later. But so far things are going good, and yeah, I've sent out 2 looms today. One guy that I spoke to, he's definitely interested in building a paid community, which is huge. He's from the UK here, London guy, and this is like my perfect creator, perfect client. It's just that he's talking to other growth operators and he wants to know 3 things about me. He wants to know how I was gonna do my paid, how I was gonna do the payments, and he wants to know how many communities have I done. He wants to know my experience, and he wanted to speak to some other clients that I've worked with for like a reference to see how I am as a growth operator. At first I was like, I could send back, because he sent me a voice message on Instagram, and I thought I could send back a voice message just trying to answer those 3 questions, or I could think outside the box and I could send a whole loom video showing him exactly what his community is gonna look like. I build him his paid community, which is what I did, and I went all out on it. I made sure that was the best community that I built so far. I built him one, did the loom video, showed him everything, showed him that I'm competent, I showed him every part of it and why it's gonna be really good. And then I answered those 3 questions at the beginning, and then after that I'm gonna give you guys a gem. In Creator Accelerator, what I think we've been taught is you send a loom video and like you explain to them how you like their content, and you show them around the community and stuff and what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna give you some extra sauce. And a lot of people are saying you should make sure that it's no longer than 1.5 minutes, which I do disagree on. If you can like wrap it up to 1.5 minutes, maybe even 1 minute, yeah, that's cool. I know a lot of people say that, you know, it shouldn't be more than 2 minutes max because people don't want to sit there and watch a long video, which I do understand. But people don't want to sit there and watch a long boring video that's like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go over that in what I was about to say. So the video that I made him was actually 5 minutes, but compared to the other looms where I was trying to stay below 2 minutes, this one was way better because I wasn't rushing and I was I was being a human and talking and explaining through so many things and keeping it, you know, like not like entertaining, but like keeping it very engaging, instead of like trying to be like, oh, like trying to speed through it. So yeah, let me tell you how to do the loom video. First, I don't do the thing where I'm going through their page and I'm telling them like how I like their page and stuff. I get straight to it. So this is what I do. I go on there and then I say, hey, their name. So like, hey Razor, I built you something. And then it's gonna be on like the about page of the community. And then you say, before I show you everything else, and while you're saying that, yeah, you quickly go to like community, then the classroom, then the leaderboard, then the calendar, and then you go back to the about page. I hope that made sense. So you're saying, hey, I built you this, and then as you're talking, you're clicking through it. Then you say, before I go in depth into all of these parts here, I just want to say appreciate you for getting back to me and responding. And then normally, so I don't send the loom first thing. I get into a conversation and then I send the loom. I've already spoken about why I do that, but briefly, the reason why I do that is because you're already in a back and forth and you're not in the request tabs, and you know, it's more likely for them to open it and see it. So that's why I do it. So I've sent 2 of them. First guy that I sent it to, he has under 100k followers and stuff, but he's the one that's really interested in trying to build a paid community. The second guy that I sent it to, I'm surprised that this guy even responded. He has like over 500 followers on Instagram. He has a huge brand. Jeez, this guy has a huge brand. Yeah, so, but when I spoke to him in the DMs, he was talking about how he had a paid community on Discord, and he said it was a nightmare. I don't know who his growth operator was. I don't know if he was operating it himself or whatever, but he said it was a nightmare, and he just cancelled it and just got rid of it. So I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. I think he has a bad experience with the paid community. So I made him a video trying to explain to him why school is way better than Discord. Showed him what his school community would look like and stuff. So yeah, if I was to actually get him as a client, I was doing the maths on his. I know you guys probably do this, like, you know, the 1% rule. On his one, it's literally it's like 285k per month with his community. 1%. If you were to start it at if you were to do it at $49 per month, 1% of his audience, he would be making like 280k per month. Crazy. So anyway, that's what's been happening so far on day 7. Yeah, just getting used to sending out these looms now. I'm getting better at getting responses now. I'm asking good questions up front now. So you know what I'm saying, like I'll go through their page, I'll see something there, and then I'll ask a question about this, and then they always not always, hold on, let me chill. The percentage of people responding is way higher than what it was when I started. So hope everyone's doing all right with outreach. Shout out everyone that already got their client. Shout out everyone that's grinding to get their client. I hate this process as well. Outreach is so annoying, but it has to be done. All right, guys. Yeah, speak to you guys on day 8. Yeah, my birthday's in 2 days, man. Anyway, I'll speak to you guys later.